Okay, welcome along to another MX5 Restorer Weekly Update. Roy's not here, he's on holiday off-roading. Ashlee's doing an underseal and some engine works. I've got a Mk1 in for some brake upgrades and an anti-roll bar upgrade. And Jim's doing some Dave Fab bits and an underseal and some brake bits. Okay, right, it's Friday, it's been a good week, bank holiday on the Monday, so a bit tired. Weather's more sunny and blue cloudy, car park's still busy. Right, let's go and see what's happening. Roy's not here this week, he's on holiday in Spain. How dare he. So we go straight to Ashlee, I suppose.
Hello.
What are you doing?
Trying to clear an error code. Just changed an OT sensor, so...
Oh, was it bringing up a fault, was it?
Well, the engine management light was on, so...
Okay. How's that going anyway?
Yeah, it's pretty much all done now.
So what have you been doing on this then?
We've done full underseal, cam belt and water pump, and we've fitted a customer supplied OT sensor and painted cam cover.
Here we go. So we don't mind customers supplying their own parts to a certain degree anyway. The only reason for I say that is because sometimes when customer supplies parts and they don't fit quite right, then if there's issues and things got to be removed, then that onus is normally on the customer. Whereas if we supply the parts and there's let's turn the camera around, and there's issues with fitment, then that's our responsibility, not the customer's. Then that's why. So some bits and pieces, customer supplied parts, okay, but things like exhausts and bits that can be like where you can have tolerances in manufacturing, if things don't go together right and it's a customer supplied product, it can end up costing more money. And then also things being faulty as well. If it's not quite right, then things have to be removed, and because we didn't supply the part, it can, as a customer side, you can end up being in a more bit of a financial mess. So sometimes always best to let the person that's carrying the work out in your car get the parts, because then their guarantee and any issue fitment is with them and then not your responsibility. Right, anyway, talk over. Let's go back to the car. So cam belt all done, water pump all done. You see customers has supplied us with a red cam cover. Don't know where he got that from, but there's a few companies now that are doing them where you can buy them and maybe eventually send back your cam cover as well as a part exchange unit. You got anything else left to do on this, Ash?
Just got to put the arch liners back on and cavity wax it.
And that's it, all done.
And that's it. We're just going to bleed the cooling system as well.
Alright. So is your fault gone now?
Yep.
Fixed. Okay. Let's go and see Jim. I'll come and talk about what I'm doing in a minute. So,
Dave Fab bits.
hey?
Do you want to do the front end?
Yeah, okay. So what have you done on this then so far?
Full disc and pad change, braided brake lines. We've got our Rossinger discs on here. Look quite nice on the Mk3.
So there we go. Upgraded brakes. I've spoken about these before. I'm not going to go into too much detail again, but they do make a difference and they look good. So we've also fitted, is it BF Goodrich? Yeah. Hoses. They look nice. So Rossinger pads and discs, Rossinger brakes, and the black diamond pads all around, and stainless steel hoses. Don't need to show the other side really. And you've also fitted a Dave Fab coolant expansion tank.
And washers.
And washers?
They look quite nice.
Oh, a washer one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yes. Sorry, that's me. Got that wrong.
Really good fit.
So yeah, that's the expansion tank. That's the washers. I should have known that. Yeah. But it's nice actually. I like this Dave Fab stuff. It's I'm not being paid to plug this, by the way, but the stuff that I've seen from him is good quality. Nice. Finished off, I like the brushed sort of stainless steel sticker on there. Anything else you're doing?
Underseal.
Got that to do, haven't you?
That's about it.
Quite straightforward. Alright. Cheers for that, Jim. Okay, back to me now. So there's not much to talk about in this video except for the one that I'm doing. So customer has come to us, a good customer of ours, got this green Mk1 and 1.6 and loves the car, but obviously being a 1.6, the brakes can just be that point where you've just got to step on them just a little bit more than what you would think is normal just to stop sometimes if you're having a bit of a spirited drive. So we're going to fit Rottinger discs and pads at the front. He is going to do the rears at a later date, but at the moment we're doing the front. But while he was here, we were talking to him and we've had a chat, and he wanted to get some advice on maybe upgrading the handling, but not compromising the drivability of the car and the comfort. So we sell the Super Pro anti-roll bar for the MX5s, and I've suggested that he's going to have the front anti-roll bar fitted, but he's also going to have the rear one fitted when he addresses the rears at the back at a later date. So obviously it's always best to do both front and rear at the same time, but he's going to do that. But what this is going to do is he wanted to sort of eliminate a little bit of the roll going into the corners, and it will slightly firm it up very slightly when you're just driving down the road and the car's driving in terms of its movement, but when he hits the corner, that's when he's going to notice a difference. And oh sorry, camera's not spinning around, I could just flip it, yeah. So that's where he's going to really notice the difference. He's going into the corners, round roundabouts. It's going to reduce the roll of the car, but he will be doing the rears as well at a later date. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these fitted, and then we're going to go out, possibly with the customer as well, and see what his thoughts are on it. Right. So I've now fitted the anti-roll bar and brakes, so I thought I'd give you guys just a quick look. There's the anti-roll bar in place, kept with the standard drop links. We may upgrade them next time. I've also bolted it up onto the furthest bolt hole, which obviously gives the softest setting for the anti-roll bar. If you go nearer on the nearer bolt, then obviously that shortens the run, and then obviously it becomes a bit stiffer. I've gone in with the softest. So anti-roll bar in place, black diamond discs, Rottinger disc, black diamond pads, and I'm going to put this back together and we'll go for a drive. Okay, so me and Gareth have just come for a test drive in the customer's car that I've just fitted the brakes and the front anti-roll bar on, and so far there is a difference. The comfort is still here. It's fractionally maybe a little bit bumpier on the straight, just because the anti-roll bar is stiffer. But it has reduced the amount of roll on the car. I'm doing a bit of side to side there. So yeah, it's not too bad. So we're gonna go around a roundabout here. The customer's back at the workshop waiting as well, so we're gonna just go quick drive around the corner. Also, we've just changed the brakes on this, so we always go out for a test drive as well, just to make sure there's everything okay there, nothing's grinding, banging, knocking, falling off. Not that anything would, but it's always best to be sure, especially when it comes to brakes, isn't it? That's better. Did you notice how it was a bit less rolly there?
Well, I wasn't out in it before, Chris.
Well, I haven't been out before. I'm
okay.
Just basing it on a stock MX5.
Yeah, it was not.
Alright, okay. Well, we're going to head back to the workshop now, and Steve, whose cars this is, I have asked him if he wanted to be on the camera. I'm going to let him go for a drive by himself, and then he'll come back and give us the result of what he thinks. He should like it. I'm hoping he's not going to come back and say, no, I don't, take it off. But there we go. Right, see you in a minute. Right, Steve just gone out for a drive in his MX5. He went by himself. I've told him to come back and give me a an honest thing. So here's Steve.
Hello there.
How is it?
Oh, I have to say it's stunning. All I wanted to do was go round and round the roundabout.
Really?
It is transformed. It is stunning.
I did tell Steve to come back and be completely honest whether he liked it or didn't like it.
That's true, and I would be.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I love it.
Firmed it up, but still, it's a little bit. When you're going straight down that road, slightly firmer, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, but it's still okay.
Yeah.
So, got no problems on the comfort, but my goodness, when it went round the bends,
cool.
It is absolutely stunning. Yeah,
brilliant.
Amazing. Transformed it.
So as I said earlier, Steve is probably going to get the rear one done next year with his rear brakes and stuff to complete the package. So then it'll all be evened up and it'll be even better. So, cheers, Steve.
Thank you very much
indeed. Let's go and do the build then.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to sort Steve out with the bill and I'm going to sign off. So thanks for watching, stay tuned, and we'll see you on another weekly update and what's going on. Bye bye.